He goes, it's showtime. All right, we're live right now. Um, Hi guys. So this is Elise from Deal Machine, and of course my dog would start barking then. Hey, sit down. Um, but we're trying this new platform to where it is going to be live on our Facebook group as well as YouTube. So welcome everybody. Today I'm so excited because I have Lupi G here. If you don't know him, follow him. It's just Lupi G on Instagram, right? Tell him your handle.
Lupi G. I don't even know how to put it. It's just Loop L.U.P.I.G or something. But put Lupi G, you'll see me.
So I'm so excited because today we're going to talk to Lupi about, he's an investor in Houston. Actually, Lupi, tell them just like a really quick thing about you because I love your kind of background and everything.
Yeah. So basically, I've been in the business for about a year and a few months now. Fresh into the business. Knew nothing about real estate investing or real estate in general. Just jumped head first into it, and I hit the ground running. Basically, started my journey like driving for dollars, and using this app kind of like really propelled me into really getting my first few deals. And I'm excited about what's next to come and what you're going to show me about using Deal Machine.
Yes, I'm so excited. So today, we're going to go through Lupi's marketing. He got his first call off of his postcards, and he has been so great to let me show you guys his account so that you guys can see how we're going to change his marketing. He's already doing some really great practices. I was looking at it, and so I'll be pointing those out as well. But I did want to ask Lupi before we dive in, and I kind of told him this before. You're a current investor. You do around 2-3 deals a month. You're scaling your business right now. With everything that's happening currently, what is your advice to investors, or what are you seeing right now, or what are your thoughts on this?
With everything that's going on right now, as far as with
COVID-19
the
and
virus, the people saying that the market is going to do this and do that, and jobs are shutting down. I would basically tell a lot of people to start. Those that are actually investors, I would really advise y'all to start. Just really preparing yourself to learn more enter and exit strategies and not just focus mainly on wholesaling because there's going to be a lot of people out here trying to wholesale and everybody not going to be able to get deals. I think you should be thinking of more creative enter and exit strategies.
all right. Okay, so you got your first call off of your postcards, and where was it located? In California, you said?
No, it was actually out here.
Oh,
It was actually out here in Houston. So for those that don't know, I am in Houston, Texas. This is my market, and it took me like a year. What? No, it took a year plus to get one call.
well, we're going to change that.
We're gonna change that today.
Yeah, we are. So, tell us why. Can you tell me why a lot of people are saying like they're going to stop marketing and stuff? Why do you want to continue to market? You're just going to keep?
Not only am I going to keep marketing in my own market, which is my city, Houston, I'm going to start getting more into marketing in other cities and other states also. I'm going to turn it up a whole lot, a lot.
Yeah, you are.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to do a quick screen share. Guys, bear with me because this is my first time using this platform, so I'm just trying to figure it out. All right, so let's get this up. Big D, what's up? Thanks for the thumbs up.
I can't see who's in here chatting or anything.
Okay, good to know. Guests cannot see this.
No, no,
That's good.
no, no. I think we can because I didn't kind of play with the platform before, and it pops up at the bottom and stuff. If I'm not mistaken. I got it on private chat. Let me put live comments. Okay, okay, I see it. And it
All right,
shows.
Lupi, you're in charge of the comments because I won't be able to see it when I share my screen. Okay.
Okay, Big D, where you calling from on YouTube, man? I'm glad that this is working.
Me too. Lupi turned me on to this, you guys, and it's great. All right.
I still see you, so you're not sharing your screen. Oh, indeed, you can still see yourself.
All right. Can you see my page?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so we're on Lupi's account right now. These are all his deals between January 1st of last year and not March 20th. We're changing this. So how I did this, you guys, you can filter by date by going to the filter button and going down, filter by date added. I'm going to unclick all of these. I'm going to go back. We're going to go from December 31st all the way back to January 1st. Okay. And we're going to.
And these are real leads.
These are all real leads. Loopy, if you don't follow him, you need to. He goes walking for dollars with his dogs. He goes driving for dollars, and he's going to be starting to do virtually driving for dollars with his assistant. So super awesome stuff that you're seeing right now. Loopy has over what did I see? You had over like 4,000 leads in here or something. You had a create.
Yeah, I can't remember, but
you had a ton.
Oh, yeah, a ton of them. That was like when I first started, and I've been slacking. Like if I pick it up, I can actually do. I actually did a YouTube on my YouTube channel, which is Lupi G REI. I actually did like 267. I was teaching a friend of mine how to deal machine, and he did 267 in 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh my god!
300 to like 315 or something like that, because he had missed some spots, and I was moving fast too. I was moving fast.
No kidding.
So yeah,
oh my gosh,
300 houses in 2.5 hours. I'm not 2.5 hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. Go check out that YouTube video. I added extreme value on that video for real.
All right, guys, check him out on YouTube. So going through this, I told Lupi right now we're gonna go ahead and I think most of your mailers are stopped, but just to make sure, we're gonna pause all of them really quick.
Facebook user, hey, what's happening? Yankee Doodle, hey, Mitch, what's up? What's going on? I'm glad this is working.
I am too.
We're gonna be on. We're gonna be on fire.
All right, let's do this. All right, so we're gonna pause this mail really quick. So you guys, I just filtered through this. We're going to select all the deals that still have mail going on right now. And I'm going to pause all of them because we're going to be changing them over to start over again. So we're going to pause all of them. All right. Now, let's go into Lupi's template. So Lupi, you're in two different, well, are you technically in 3 or 2 different markets?
I'm in Houston market, I'm in the Las Vegas market, and I'm in California market. And when I say California, I've been marketing from all the way up to all the way down.
Awesome. So this is the postcard currently that Lupi is using.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
So this is our basic default. Now what we're going to do today is we're going to change this up. I talked to Lupi beforehand, and I love our blocks template. It's my favorite because it's modern looking, and my internet's going slow because I have so many tabs. It's modern looking. I'm going to crop Lupi's picture so that his head's not chopped off.
Right.
But this is how the postcards are going to look. And actually, Lupi, I'll have you send me this picture again so I can edit that.
Great.
But this is what
an awesome postcard. I didn't imagine it was gonna be like this.
It looks doesn't it look just so much cleaner? And look how, see guys, take notice from Lupi, like get a picture that looks professional. It doesn't look like your like real estate headshot.
Wait a minute. Big shout out to Byron the investor. He's a real estate investor, but he's great with a camera. I don't know where he got the lens from, but he did that. Big shout out to Byron the investor. I had to do it.
Way to go, Byron. All right, so I'm gonna actually, because see this picture does need to be cropped. We won't send out stuff live here. I'll do it afterwards since we need to do some back and forth. But I'll show everyone how to change these things. So this is how we're previewing the mail. You can change any of these colors. I personally really like these with Lupi though. They're very clean. Do something that's like more neutral, and then do maybe a pop of color. I know the Polites do lime green. Just match your branding. And if you don't have a picture like Lupi does, put your logo or something up here. And again, everyone, this is the blocks template in Deal Machine. So let's go back here. Now, one of the other things we wanted to do for Lupi is show how we need to change the phone number on his signature because he is in different markets. And Lupi, do you want to talk about why you got a different phone number for each one? Because I think people, if you're going into different markets, maybe just want to hear about that.
The reason why is because I actually utilize a text blasting service. And when these leads call and come back in, I need them to know that I'm marketing to them from their location versus getting a negative response if I'm calling from my Texas number, where I'm from and where I'm actually marketing to on a day-to-day basis. I don't want to call, I don't want to text blast Las Vegas or Los Angeles with a Texas number. I want to use a number that's in that area.
And then could you walk people through how you just set that up? I know there are different ways of getting phone numbers, but what did you do to get a phone number?
I went about another phone. So and then I have three phones. I went about another phone.
All right, guys. So you hear it. You can just go get another phone. Where'd you get the phone from? Just
Boost Mobile.
Mobile.
Yeah, I needed another iPhone, and they was doing a special on them.
Hey.
That's awesome. All I need to do is make a call, and they call me.
I love it.
Yeah, sign up for Deal Machine. Mitch, hold on. Mitch say, how do he see your screen?
You
should be able to see the screen.
If you're on your mobile device, I don't know how well this is going to go on there. You might have to go on a web browser. I don't know. Again, this is very new.
I know.
Can everyone else see it? I want to know. I'm asking everyone. So you tell me if they're saying yes.
Yeah, give a thumbs up if y'all can see Elise's screen.
All right, I'm going to move along to
Mitch say see it. He see it.
Oh, yay. Okay, so we're going to go to Lupi signature. So just so everyone knows what the signature is, that's like your sign off for the postcards. So Lupi G signature is here. He has his picture right here. Beautiful picture. Byron did this, right? You said? Byron. Man, I need him to come up here and take a picture for me.
Man, he took all my pictures and videos, almost all of them. Yeah.
Oh, your videos are really good on Instagram. Everyone, make sure if you're just logging on, go follow Lupi G on Insta. Okay, so we have to change this signature for the different markets that he's in. So when Lupi, you want to send out marketing for your California, you would just need to go into your signature, and we're going to change this right here. I'm not going to change it right now because I want to fix your Houston ones first, and I want to get this picture.
Right.
To crop it. But everyone, just so you guys know, this is where you would change your signature. That's going to reflect on all your template marketing. Now, when we get this all figured out, I'm going to go back into the list view, and we already have these all taken care of, but I want to get rid of all of these active mailers because they're not active anymore. We paused all of them. And what you can do once we have Lupi's new signature in for Cali, all we'll have to do is search through for California. And sometimes you either have to put CA or Cali. Yep. So all of these that are California that are old, that didn't have mailers started yet or anything, we can now do a bulk edit. We can select all the deals, 169. Dang, Lupi, you killing it, man. And
I
and then
think
we'll
that like a couple days when I was in LA. I wasn't even out there long. That was like a couple hours.
so then once we do that, we're gonna edit the mailing, or we're going to start all the new campaigns for what the template that he has in there already. Now, I want you guys to know, once we do that, you just toggle this on and you press save at the top. We're not going to do that right now because we have to do some more editing. But I want you guys to know Lupi is doing best practices right now. He has his mailer going out, and you can find this down in the settings in your default mailing options. Lupi has his default template, which is the one we showed, repeating every 21 days 6 times. We have found that it's between the like 5 to 7 times
so
that
mine stop at 6.
yes, yours stop at 6.
So I don't need to stop none of them then. I should just redo all the ones that I want, like I'm sending mail to right now. Just once you revamp the postcard and let them go ahead and go to they 6s up.
Gotcha. All right, then we will unpause those. But yeah, so this is great. Like Lupi has it at 6. We say hit them at least 3 times, but Lupi, tell everyone, besides marketing, you said you did text blasting. Like, what are your processes for contacting leads? Could you just go over that?
So I started off using Deal Machine, and while with Deal Machine properties, I would actually get out the car and talk to neighbors. And then once I started getting like a deal flow, meaning I started getting more than one contract at the title company, and more deals was kind of coming and closing. I started looking more into pulling lists, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm pulling lists and I'm selling lists also. So like I'm trying to make sure I'm providing extreme value, and I'm trying to make sure I'm gaining extreme value on a day-to-day basis. But as of right now, learning about what's going on right now, and people are potentially having to be locked down. I'm gonna be able to utilize the platform of Deal Machine to virtually Deal Machine properties and save gas, time, and money.
And you said you're having your assistant doing this, right?
Right. I'm gonna have my assistant doing it because I'm gonna learn this also, but I like drive for dollars. It's something about it because I can drive for dollar for ugly houses, and I can drive for dollar for pretty houses. And a lot of people don't know how to drive for dollar with pretty houses and more up to date properties. People don't know how to drive for dollars with those type of houses, and I do. So I'm making it work.
So can you tell? Oh well, first off, Yankee Doodle. We don't have like a call center, but you can reach out to us through chat, and we'd be happy to walk you through how to set up your account. Use Lupi G's promo code, and you can get some extra deal credits.
Right. But $40 worth.
$40 worth. That's $40 worth of mail. Oh. I want you to tell people, because a lot of people starting out don't know what properties to look for. What do you like? What are the things you look for in a house to add it?
Everybody usually want to tell you to go for the properties that have like the trimming that needs painting, the woods that's chipped and stuff like that. I go for those. Those are more common, but I get more complex with mine. Like I do not like seeing Christmas lights on properties and it's like summertime. Like if it's springtime and you still have Christmas lights up, I'm gonna hit your house. You can have the prettiest house on the world in the planet. I'm gonna Deal Machine the house because of that. So it like I got more strategic with how I was doing it because I knew that other people was marketing to the same properties. So what's the common stuff is the tall grass. The common stuff will be the trimming on the properties, uh, like fire damage properties, like properties that's boarded up. All those properties are the normal. Those are the usual. I say go after those, and I would say actually try to get in cut. I say skip trace them and with Deal Machine, skip trace them right there on the spot and call them. If you can't call them, then go ahead and take that picture, send out that marketing piece, and then you still have the data collected in your app. So you can actually export that data and have your cold callers or you cold call. You got to hit them like multiple ways. You need to hit
So
your leads multiple ways.
so how are you cold calling? Like, what's your like dialogue for that? Like, how do you start a cold call?
Oh, when I actually call somebody, so if I'm calling you and your phone ringing, and then,
Hello.
hey,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good.
Hey, you don't know me. I'm Lupi. I was actually calling about a property on Main Street, and I was wondering if you'd consider selling that property.
I don't really know. I haven't really thought about it much.
So it's great you talking to me because I'm actually calling to put it on your mind, and not only I'm trying to put that on your mind, I'm trying to put money on the table. I do it pretty quick.
Oh my gosh, Loopy, I love it. That was so great. I've never heard somebody say it like that.
That's because I don't have no script.
But is that what you usually say every time?
Yeah, like my first initial point of contact is saying, "Hi, I'm Loopy. You don't know me, but I was actually calling about a property on such and such street, and I was wondering if you'd consider selling it." And
And if
after
they
that, depending on your responses, depending on my counter, but my counter is nothing else that's scripted after that. If
what
you,
if
huh?
what if they say no and they're just like, no, I'm not interested.
Mm, I asked them a few questions like, what's your plans for the property? Because like, I did ride by the property. I do know what I'm actually targeting, and I see there's a few things going on with the property. And I was just wondering, what's your plans for? Were you planning on fixing it up? Is it currently being rented? Like, if you have a few minutes, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the property.
Love it. Chris is shouting you out pretty big on here.
What's happening, Chris? Yeah, man. I don't use the script. It's all coming just fresh off the lip.
MK711, hey from Boston. I hope everyone's staying safe. Um, so that was pretty much all I wanted to show. We are going to get that set up for Loopy so that way he can start sending out that mail. Yet again, that is the blocks template. Loopy's doing a great job because he already put a picture, guys, put your logo, put something because people aren't going to, they're more likely to respond if they know that you're actually like a person
Right.
and
I
you
might,
have
I might need
something.
to send, I might need to send you the picture of me holding my French bulldog because people love those dogs. And then I have this guy by houses shirt on. I'm looking down at the dog, and it looks so intimate.
No, you have to put that on your postcard. I will tell you the best ones are like, yes, ones with dogs in them or like your like significant other or a family member because then it's like, oh, this person's so friendly. I want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
I love that one with
I'm gonna
Sucker
see
Free.
that picture with me holding Sucker Free.
Oh,
That was when Sucker Free was a puppy too. He
I
bad.
love it.
Ooh, he bad.
But he is your driving for dollars buddy. Well, he was, right?
Right. He's a legit business partner for real.
Do you have any advice for people who are wanting to get into different markets like you are?
Get in get in contact with an individual that's dependable. Like you'll run into so many people that's really not taking it as serious as you, and I want you to be aware of that, and just roll with the punches on that. There's a lot of people that have actually gotten their first check with me. Like I came to the business and splitting deals with people. So that was very important for me. Just be a go giver. Don't expect for nothing in return when you marketing in other markets. Make sure you have somebody out there that you just willing to give value to and really not expect nothing in return. And on top of that, if you don't do anything else, have a real estate agent that you can call and run legit numbers like that. Like woo, it's hard out here. Ooh, it's hard out here. You got to have you a real estate agent in every city. Them numbers. I think I called you one time to ask you about some numbers, right? For Indy.
You did. You asked me if I knew someone
And
who had MLS.
what you said.
I don't think I knew anybody. Oh no.
It was tough. It was tough at that time. It was hard. You couldn't help me.
No, I
Can you get
know.
me now?
Uh,
Can we run numbers now?
uh, I gotta remember who I knew as it. Well, David knew a real estate agent. I can't remember if I know
All right,
anybody.
we don't want to give up the secret, but yeah, we good. We gonna make it. We gonna give us a deal. I'll be out there in a little bit.
I'm actually doing more driving in my hometown, which is in north of here. It's near Notre Dame University.
Okay.
So I'm trying to hit up that area. So I'll let you know if I get anything.
There's colleges in that area, right?
Notre Dame's huge. Like they are taking a lot of the like C minus D neighborhoods and turning them into A plus. Like, sorry. Also, hey, Chris says he puts his website on there. Great. That is also a really great thing to do. Get yourself something that people can look up and make sure you're credible. Yankee Doodle.
Oh, wait. I can do not only I'm gonna do one for you. You want me to make you a landing page, a website so that people can come in and
Sure.
that's awesome, right? So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm actually doing that right now. I'm actually selling landing pages.
Oh shoot!
I'm doing lead generation. I'm selling leads. Y'all just have to holler at me. I'm doing leads, skip tracing, and I'm doing the landing pages. And y'all should check out LupiGRealty.com and just check mine out. It's super cool. I'm very proud of myself and what I've been doing. I'm very proud of you, Elise, and what you've been doing. You've been making like a lot of noise with Deal Machine and making sure everybody is on point. With utilizing the system.
I'm trying, and definitely now with everything, we're going to be doing more lives and trying to reach more people so that way we can really help people utilize and still keep their business going. People are still, we had Jamil on last night on our webinar, and he was like, people are going to want to put their money somewhere, and that can be in real estate. Also, people may just want to like get money from their property. So like you always have people that you could help with this. It's not like everyone's just going to be like, no, I don't want to buy any houses anymore.
People are already going through it right now. People are already spending unnecessary money. People are already getting put in the hole right now. People cannot go to work right now. Like this is a serious time, and for those that's out here, don't just try to talk somebody out their house for a check. Try to make sure you provide a particular service. You want to know what these potential clients really need that makes sense. Because you don't know what these people's situations are. You have to build a report and figure out what's going on. That way you can address the situation accordingly. It's not just about the check. The money gonna come. You just got to be a go giver. You don't have to be a go getter.
I will say that's one thing that I absolutely love about like you and your business is that every time Lupi goes on live and he does show like the houses that he goes and walks through or he has contracts with and appointments, and it's just so great to see the rapport you build with people.
Right.
Like I mean, that is what this business is all about. And I feel like I hear from the most successful people like yourself, it's helping people. And then that comes back to you tenfold. So I think that's a great lesson. I do want to say Yankee Doodle said, Lupi, I bet you're good with the ladies with the swag.
Man, I'm good with everybody. Man, I've been building so many awesome relationships. Like with people that I wouldn't have never been able to build relationships with. It just been popping. And like it's just not good with I'm good with everybody.
He is, and
attraction to everybody, everything.
I will say Lupi came out for my birthday and we went out, and Lupi is the ladies do love Lupi. They do. And then Facebook user says, sucker free, you must be a biker also.
Oh no.
I was going to say, I don't remember you saying you had a motorcycle. Oh, Chris, I'm so glad you love live streams. I'm also, just so everyone knows, I'm doing a live stream today, again, at 2:00. I will be doing it now on our YouTube page as well, since I now have this service that does this. And we're going to be showing how to do virtual driving for dollars and building that team up so you can have people like Lupi's doing with his assistant that can do it and add properties for you. And Mitch, Youngstown, Ohio. Yes, I've been there. Kent State. Woo woo.
So, so look, let me ask you this right here. Now, I told Elise about this. We was actually gonna what we're just gonna do like a Zoom and record it, which was boring. This is fire right here.
Yeah.
I think we should come up with something where Lupi needs to come on probably like once a week, once every other week, and then I go over a house that I deal machined and kind of give like a insight on why I deal machined that house, what I was looking at when I was looking at the house, and things like that. I think that'll be
Should we have like a Lupi and Elise show once a week?
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, give us some feedback, people. Do you want a Lupi and Elise show every week? We can talk all things REI. Do you like prop stream for comps? Someone asked that.
To be honest with you, no. Ooh, no. You can get messed up. Like, man, I was thinking that I was running legit numbers, and no. That's why I say it's very important that you get a solid real estate real estate agent on your team. Like, I don't care what market you in, use Zillow. You'll do better using Zillow. But the only thing with like Zillow, you can't run like land comps. You can't run comps for condominiums and stuff like that. Like the MLS, like you really need to be able to run real solid comps. And only with houses is like realtor.com and stuff good. Like you need an agent. Like I don't PropStream. I use PropStream for other things, but comps.
So you would say just use Zillow.
Zillow, realtor.com, Redfin, those are legit numbers of properties that has sold. Our comps, stuff like that. PropStream, the numbers are just off. They seem to be off all the time. Are we recording this?
I don't even know how to record this.
No! This was some fire.
Well, so I'm trying.
I see a red thing, a red dot at the top on the tab. You see where it say StreamYard, like what a URL is, and they have a.
Yeah, no, it just says live for me. I'll have to figure out how to record it because Lupi, I told you this was going to be just I can't. I don't know.
You breaking up, Elise?
Oh.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Well, so I don't know how YouTube works, but I know on our Facebook group this should be saved in the feed. But Mitch just asked if it would be on YouTube for later. I don't know. I will have to figure out how to get it to be recorded. I'm so sorry, guys. I told y'all this is my first time.
This is our first time. We was trying something out, y'all. So we got to do a once a week show. If this, we got to do a once a week show. We owe this to the people. Oh man, it's
crazy
because because on YouTube.
See, guys, just because I work for a tech company doesn't mean I'm always tech savvy. So just bear with me.
We're gonna make it work. But this was super fun. This was super awesome. And I haven't saw you in a while.
I know. We haven't seen each other since like November before Thanksgiving.
Right. And I've been trying to make my way out there, but I end up having a detour and go to Vegas because I end up closing my first virtual deal.
Oh, tell people how that went. Could you, before we go, because I do have another call coming up, but tell people how that went. How did that go from start to finish of like your virtual closing?
So I was marketing to California first and wasn't really getting the type of hits that I was expecting to get. So I started marketing to Las Vegas with a buddy of mine that I had met. He actually saw me at the conference, but we didn't meet until I had flew to California for my birthday in December. And we talked, and then we just was talking throughout the rest of the month. Then came January, I started marketing to Las Vegas, and we ended up getting a few hits on some properties, and one of them just really stuck. And like we sold that property fast. Like he just called me like, I got us one, and I'm like, oh okay, because I had text blasted, like I was doing text blasters, like it was like heavy to Las Vegas, and somebody had hit us back. But my homie called him on his own time and then called me back like I got something locked in. He like, what number we need to be at? I was like, we kind of need to be around this number. He like, okay, good, I got him at this number, which is like 5,000 less. So we end up getting like 35,000 and splitting that down the middle, 17.5 a piece.
Did your buddy have a buyer already, like that he knew?
No, so that was a crazy thing. Once we started marketing the property, it was like we had to buy so fast. It was cash buyers that knew about me from the 100K Club conference that was calling me like, Lupi, what you doing out here? Are you out here? Like, we need you out here. I was like, whoa. So it was like cash buyers was even knowing about me, and I didn't even know that I was known like that to where cash buyers knew who I was. But it was like this one cash buyer was super serious, and he walked in the house in like 30 seconds. He came back out and was like, wired the money in less than 5 minutes to the title company. Everybody, all the other buyers was mad. Could have had a bidding war, but my boy got that buyer because we had marketed the property on, I think it was Facebook, one group in Facebook. It was a serious group too, because he wasn't planning. He was in that group.
How did you find that Facebook group to find buyers?
Oh, I didn't. He found that particular buyer in a certain Facebook group. I don't know what it was, but it was a serious group because he was serious.
And do you feel like you find, a lot of people always ask, like, how do you find buyers? Do you have any tips for that?
If you're in the Houston market, holla at me. Selling cash buyers, buy 1,000, get 1,000 free. Other than that, put out bandit signs, put out like realtor signs. Like I actually did a YouTube video where I believe I showed my sign. It has my company logo on it and my number. That's it. Don't say for sale or nothing. My company logo on the number, and it's the big black sign holder like the real estate agents and stuff use. Set it in the yard if it's a vacant property, and you can get cash buyers like that. Get some blank bandit signs, put hot sale, tack them on the wood post, market on Craigslist, Facebook. It's like, man, there's tons of ways to market and do marketing to properties. Tell everybody what you do.
I was going to say, I feel like you...
I got to meet my uncle in a minute. I just never thought about it. I got to meet him in a minute. He want a land. He want a lot. Three spots down from his house. And Lupi got to find out who this seller is and get him under contract so I can sell it to my uncle. And bow, I'm going to hit my uncle upside the head for about 5,000. I ain't going to do him too bad, but I'm going to hit him upside the head for at least 5,000. My uncle got to get it. He going to have to about 5,000. I ain't going to do him too bad. But if I can squeeze 10 out, I might get him. My uncle might get the business if I can squeeze out 10 piece. Oh. But I ain't gonna do him too bad. I'm gonna get about 5,000 off of him if I can get this deal.
I feel like you probably get, like you said about how people knew who you were that you didn't even realize knew who you were. I feel like it's just the networking is like gold to like, it's just to network, to build that, to get like buyers, to get, you know, people you can JV with, like all that stuff.
Man, there's a lot of people be sending me deals. And one thing I asked them, you know, like people send me a lot of deals, but they want me to do the whole follow-up form and hand deliver them the deal. And like everybody out there in TV land, internet land, Lupi is not going to be able to do that because Lupi is running a whole business in one market, and then Lupi is running multiple businesses in other markets. So you would have to do your due diligence, get this property locked up.
Yeah.
Holler at me and we can find a cash buyer. I can't do acquisition and disposition.
Yeah.
That's like me doing the whole deal. That right there is like mentorship, right?
That's like having your own coaching business on top of everything else that you're doing.
So guess what? That's coming too. I'm full of surprises. We need to talk. We need to talk, Elise. We full of surprises. I'm glad that I put you onto this right here. This platform was definitely awesome. This was awesome.
Yeah. No, I thank you so much, and thank you everyone who tuned in. Again, I'm just going to use this for my casting this afternoon because I like it. So 2 o'clock today I'll be back on to talk about virtual driving for dollars. But we will talk about we'll be talking about a Elise and Lupi show, possibly.
Say that all again, because you were breaking up. You was like,
I will be on at 2:00 to do a virtual driving for dollars demo today, and then Lupi and I will talk about doing maybe a Lupi and Elise show once a week.
That's coming.
Thank you so much, Lupi, and I'll talk to you. Send me that picture that you want on your postcard, and I'll get that set up.
I'm gonna send it to you as soon as we get off of here. You the best.
You the best. I miss you.
I miss you also.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.